Hi, I'm Nika, and today we'll be studying Romans 9. There is one verse in this book. Was many years ago. I couldn't understand. I didn't understand. I just was meditating and praying and over that scripture, just reading the scripture, other scriptures to come to this understanding, the meaning behind, because in Bible never contradicts, never. And Bible is just like, it's just one verse explaining others. Even this one sounds like it's contradicting with this one. When you combine together, it doesn't. So this is one verse. I always was, for me, I was questioning the Lord a lot through my prayers, and the Lord answers. So I would like to share that today, and I would like to share some of my thoughts. Here, let's read, and I would ask you to stop this video and just read the whole chapter. Read the whole chapter. Plus, I would suggest you read the whole from Romans 1 until 9. Until this verse, I would like to start with verse 10. And you will understand. You will have this grasp. You will have that some understanding. You will have idea what I'm trying to just right now say, and what is the scripture speaks to us. Here, and not only this, but when Rebecca also had conceived by one man, even by our father Isaac, for the children not yet being born, nor having done any good or evil, that the purpose of God according to elections might stand, not of works, but of him who calls. It was said to her, the older shall serve the younger. As it is written, Jacob I have loved, and Esau I have hated. See, they were not even born. They didn't even do anything. They were and Jesus and God just choose, I'm going to love Jacob, and I'm going to just hate Esau. I don't care. So why? And I was like, why? And I asked that question. Then, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? Certainly not. For he says to Moses, I will have mercy on whomever I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whomever I will have compassion. So then, it is not of him who wills, nor of him who runs, but of God who shows mercy. This is here. This is another powerful thing. This is another thing I was praying and asking. For the scripture says to the Pharaoh, for this very purpose I have raised you up, that I may show my power in you, and that my name may be declared in all earth. Therefore, he has mercy on whom he wills, God wills, and whom he wills, God wills, he hardens. Wow, it's another thing. You will say to me, then, why does he still find fault? For who has resisted his will? Who has resisted his will? But indeed, O man, who are you to reply against God? Will the things formed say to him who formed it, why have you made me like this? Does not the potter have the power over the clay from the same lump to make one vessel to honor and another to dishonor? What if God, wanting to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long-suffering the vessels of wrath prepared for destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had prepared beforehand for glory, even us whom he called not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles. And as he says also in Hosea, I will call them my people who were not my people, and her beloved who was not beloved. And it shall come to pass in the place where it was said to them, you are not my people, There they shall be called sons of living God. It is about Gentiles, about us. Isaiah also cries out concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, the remnant will be saved. For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because the Lord will make a short work upon the earth. And as Isaiah said before, unless the Lord of Sabaoth had left us a seed, we would have become like Sodom, and we would have been made like Gomorrah. So we're talking about the seed. Who is the seed? Jesus is the seed, and the seed of Jesus in faith, Present condition. So here, 30. What shall we say then? That Gentiles who did not pursue righteousness have attained to righteousness, even the righteousness of faith. But Israel, pursuing the law of righteousness, has not attained the law of righteousness. Why? Because they did not seek it by faith, but as it were by the works of the law, for they stumbled at the stumbling stone, as it is written, Behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling stone and rock of offense, and whoever believes in him will not be put to shame. The rock is Jesus, Jesus is giving mercy, giving for free. For free. You just receive it. Now here, interesting thing. Let's go back and say, now we're going to go back and say, Kira, stop. Stop. It's okay. Kira, lay down. Sit down. Good girl. See here. Therefore, go back. As it is written, Jacob I loved and Esau I have hated. So here, I'm thinking, why they didn't do anything good or bad, and why God hated Esau and loved Jacob. So here my understanding. This is my thoughts and my understanding of the scripture. And then also he says, like, he is the potter, and we are the clay, and he makes the vessel. So, and interestingly, he says, okay, let's go back to Esau, Jacob. Because our life, he's our creator. He created us in the time of this time, such a time like this, and this time I was born in this era. I was born, and he knows my walk. The Lord knows my walk, my choices. So before I was born, he knows my walk. How I'm going to, what am I going to do, what is going. So that's why I always pray and ask, Lord, please, by your mercy, you're merciful God, and by your grace, just help me grow in faith, help me stay, help me lead my path. I surrender everything to you. You are my master. This is my confession. But way back, like when I was before foundation, before everything created, I was already created. So he knows my choices. He knows my walk. So he knows what I was choosing. So it's same thing. That's why God says, I loved you before. I loved before. I loved before I loved back him, the God. So and of course God sees Jacob and twins Jacob, and he knows that Jacob is going to value what is blessings of God. What is the first birth blessings? Firstborn, whatever. So, and then that's why he just was through the tricks on everything. First of all, he sold, he bought from his brother. He just made him you sell this. And then secondly, he just went in action. He just took that blessings that belong to the first child of this coming generation, which would be Esau. And Esau didn't care. So Jacob valued what is God's. That's why God loved him, because he sees that he is going to choose that, and he just didn't care too much about Esau, because he sees that, like, he doesn't really care, appreciate who I am and how powerful is to be mine and to come to me. So that's why. So And here, and then it says another word, verses. Therefore he has mercy on whom he wills, and whom he hardens. Why he hardened Pharaoh? And he knows that Pharaoh is like, he knows how Pharaoh looks. Pharaoh is like everything but witchcraft. You know, Egyptians, it's witchcraft, it's everything, there's nothing. They worship gods, and this god and that god, worship some cats or whatever. There's just all bizarre things they made up, idols. And then he knows that Pharaoh is this way. So he kept the Pharaoh and he hardened him. So that when he hardened his heart against the Moses and people, and to show that God is more powerful than all this witchcraft. God is the power. That's how it was written. Why it was 10. There was 10 plagues, yeah? We can, I want to make a video about that. It's very, very, very powerful message. So that's why, and there is, why does he steal it says, therefore, what if God wanting to show his wrath makes, so here, where is that scripture? You say, will he form to seem, so that's what the potter have power of the clay. He is the potter, and we are the vessels. So he was why? And he's merciful. He gives mercy. Yeah, and we need to seek God, Lord's mercy. I need to find quickly. In Russian. So. 16. Yeah, here's the 16. Let's just read 16 quickly and I will just finish. So then it is not of him who wills, nor of him who runs, but of God who shows mercy. So we have a people who are just don't believe in God and just don't, they don't just accept that Jesus is God, and just they live in their own lives, and they don't really care about, about God who is the creator. So for them, and then if you want to pray for them, this is the prayer. Or people, if you are walking and you don't know the Lord, just pray. It's not because of it's not because of somebody's will. Yeah, oh, I'm willing to be righteous. I'm willing to do that. Yeah, or of whom who runs. That's mean I'm going to do something and please God. I'm going to just obtain God's mercy and God's, I'm going to do something so that God, I will be that elect. Yeah, I will be, that chosen one. No, it's not for that. It's but it is not of him who wills, of him who runs. Wills, wants so that, or does something. No, but of God who shows mercy. So first and foremost prayers is, Lord, give me mercy. I need your mercy. Save me. Save me. That's a humble prayer. Say, I need salvation. I need to be saved. Saved from my own self. I need to save, and I need to know, I need to see you, I need to walk in you, I need to know my purpose in you. So this is a mercy we need to pray for and ask for mercy, because he shows mercy, and it's according his own desires to whom he gives that. So anyway, this is the scripture, and there's a lot of I would like to cover there. There's a lot of powerful things, but we're out of time, and be blessed. Read on your own. Please comment something what God has revealed to you. It's amazing to. I'd love to read your own insights and thoughts and revelations. So be blessed. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. Amen.